All of them are going to be like this. You'll be tied with a knot in the middle. Okay? What you're going to do is you're going to just untie the knot. You're going to find the two ends that are loose. You're going to drop the rest of it down. Okay? And you're going to take and go through all the way down the rope, making sure there's no knots or kinks or anything in it, or even worse, anything sticking out of it. I remember we mentioned yesterday about not stepping on the ropes. This is where if you step on the ropes, little bits of sand or something could get in there. You don't want that on your body or rope. So this is where you get a chance to find out if there's anything. So I get all the way down to the end. Go all the way down. I'm going to find the middle of the rope. Don't you guys just slide back just a little. I found the middle of the rope. I take this end and I drop it. Take my finger and thumb, pinch it in the middle. I'm going to hold that there. I'm not going to move my hand. I'm going to place it on my hip. This is the important thing, not to let this move. I'm going to reach behind. I'm going to pull one end all the way around. You notice I haven't moved my hand off my hip, because that's where the middle has to be. I take both ends, then hold it out in front. Once I have it here, I can let go. Because the first thing we're going to tie is a surgeon's knot. Okay? Now, for some people, this is hard. It's like tying your shoe. Right? Take it, you wrap it around once. Pull it all the way through. Just like tying the shoe. But I'm going to do one more twist. Okay. So I have it here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull it tight. Now if you notice, I have it up above my hips around my belly button. That's where it's got to go. Above the hips. Not where we wear our shorts and our pants, down below our butt, but above the hips. You are the only one who can pull it tight. If you have a friend helping you, that's okay, but you're the only one that snugs it up. Nobody else pulls it. From here, I'm going to drop the rope down. I'm going to take my hands and reach from behind my legs. I'm going to step over the rope. Okay? What you're doing now is you are making a seat, and you're going to pass it through the front so that I'm wrapping my leg. I'm going to pull it to the side. I'm going to do the same thing on this one. From here, I can now make it customized. Now on the blue harness, they can only go so tight. These here, it goes right around your body so it's as tight as you want it. I just wrap my leg. That rope's not going to go anywhere, neither am I. From here, I'm going to pull it up behind my back. As you can see, I'm going to tie another surgeon's knot in the back. This is where you have a friend helping you. They can help you tie it, but you have to pull it. From here, I pull it tight. Okay? Now, if I did a surgeon's knot in the front, I did a surgeon's knot in the back, seems like you're doing the same thing, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let the rope drop down. I'm going to pull the rope from the front towards the back. Now, this is where, if you do it wrong, you're going to end up with the world's worst wedgie. So pay attention. This is important. I tell you point blank why, because we don't want to hear anybody complaining. Take the rope, pass it under that rope that's in the back. I'm going to do the same thing over here. Pass it underneath. Pull it all the way through. What I just did, I just made a seat to sit in. If you notice, I have my legs wrapped. Okay? And then you can adjust it. What we look for is a diamond on the hip, shape of a diamond. It could be small, it could be big, depending on how you make it. Now, if you notice, my leg is wrapped. So, the other one, it's like a seat I'm sitting in. I have a lot of rope left over. So what I do is from here, I'm just going to cross it, keeping it pulled tight, up on my hips, above my hips. I'm going to wrap it around. Pull to the front. Still got more. Now some of these ropes are different lengths. So some of you may get extra, some may have just very little. Depends what rope you use. So I have a little bit more, so I'm going to wrap it again. Pull it around. Uh-oh. That's what I want to see. A difference in length. Okay? Because what you do now is you take the rope and you go towards the smallest side. Because all the ropes, all the knots, need to be tied on the hip. So the first knot you're going to tie is a square knot. Take the right, you go over the left, and you pull. Pull it snug. Take the left one, go over the right, and pull it snug. If you did it correctly, you'll have a square knot. The square knot is going to look like this. Okay? If I loosened it, it'll slide. Okay? You can pull it, you can see how nice and smooth it is. Okay? The difference that a lot of people do is they tie the granny knot. See how that's not so smooth? Okay, so you have your square knot, which is nice and smooth looking, flat. The granny knot has that twist in the middle. If it's twisted, it's wrong. Okay, so you want that nice, smooth square knot that opens and closes. Doesn't come apart, all right, but it will slide. If it does slide, it loosens up the whole harness. So, what you got to do is you have to tie a safety knot. That safety knot is a barrel knot. These two ropes right here that go in and out of that square knot are the ones you need to tie out. You take your rope, you go down once, then you make another loop closer. All right? Now if you notice, I got two loops here. I take the end of the rope, I push it through the middle of both loops away from the square knot, and it slides right up next to the square knot. And it won't move. You do it to both sides. All right? Once you have it on both sides, you're good. Now, as far as carabiners, this is what we hook you to. All right? I was telling you before that you can't have any square knots in the front because you have to have all the ropes hooked in there. Now, if the knots are here, you won't be able to get this over. All right? Now, if you pull as hard as you can, the harness doesn't move. All right? Because I pulled it tight, and I kept it tight the whole time I was tightening it, wrapping it, tying it. The difference is, with the blue harness, I'll go to the legs. Okay? Here's your leg loop on the harness. If you pulled it as tight as you can, that's as tight as it will go. There's some of you in here, your legs aren't that big. Okay? So if it's loose on your legs, it's going to slide. Alright? Here, it's not sliding anyway, because I pulled it tight around my legs and kept it tight the whole time. It's not going to move. Now some of you will come up and you'll have a nice tight harness tied the right way. It'll look good, but it's going to be loose.